Okay, let us start the problems. Okay, now vectors will do. We'll start vectors. So I will do some previous year questions. Questions also I will discuss. Okay, let us take the questions. Read the question, first question. So after completion of this one, we will do some problems from matrix also. So if you feel difficulty, okay, let us. Two forces act at a point A of a quadrilateral ABCD. So representative vectors AB and AD, and two forces act at a point. The two forces AB and AD act at a point C, represented by CB and CD. Two forces act at C, represented by CB and CD. If E and F are midpoints of the diagonals AC and BD, then the resultant of four forces. That means resultant means sum of these two plus sum of these two we want. That's the question. They ask in terms of EF. They're asking in terms of EF. So look at two forces act at A, AB and AC, and two forces CB and CD. Their quadrilateral ABCD is there. So that means AB and CD, and this is D act now. This is C. Now this one join, this one join. They are given E and F are the midpoints of AC and BD. E is here, here, F is here. Okay, that's the data which is given. So now we have one property. What is that property? ABC is a triangle. D is midpoint of BC. Then you have property AB plus AC equal to 2 times AD. We have one property AB plus AC. AB plus AC equal 2 times AD. This is a property. So D is midpoint. D is midpoint. So that is D is a midpoint of this one. Then in terms of AB and AC, in terms of AD is AB plus AC equal 2 times AD. That's a property which you know. So now what here we can use that property for this one. AB plus AD equal 2 times AF. This is a property which is from D is midpoint case. So now here F is midpoint of BD. F is midpoint of BD. Okay, so that AB plus AD equal to 2 times AF. That is equation 1. The same thing you can take for F is midpoint of BD. So that means with respect to A, this one with respect to C, CB plus CD, that is equal to 2 times CF. This is equation 2. So 1 plus 2. That means they're asking resultant force, that is required sum. You can add all the required answer. That equal 2 times AF plus CF. Correct now? Now this you can write as 2 times here minus FA minus FC. Why I'm writing like this? You can understand easily. It's minus 2 into FA plus FC. Correct now? If I take triangle, this triangle, if I choose this triangle, what I put the triangle? If I put this triangle F, so this is CA is midpoint. Is midpoint. So that FC plus FA equal what? 2 times FE. So this is nothing but minus 2 into 2 times FE. 2 times FE. So E is midpoint of this triangle. For this triangle, what E is midpoint? If I take this triangle, for this triangle, this is midpoint. So that FC plus, yes, correct. FC plus FA equal to for 2 times FE. 2 times FE. So now final answer we can take. So this will give as minus 4 FE. Minus 4 FE. That equal to 4 EF. The final answer will be 4 EF is the answer here. But you should remember the property. That property how to remember. Midpoint property. So 4 into EF is the right answer. Okay. B is the right answer. Next question. Try yourself this one. A cross B equal to A cross C. Then B bar, B, C bar and A bar they're asking in terms of that one. Please prepare the notes properly. I give the notes detailedly for vectors. We did so many problems in the old notes. Wait. You will solve it. So this is A bar is common, you can take B minus C. So two vectors cross product generally. If A bar cross B bar equal 0 bar means A bar is parallel to B bar or B bar is parallel to A bar. Okay, now here what I'll do means B bar minus C bar is parallel to A bar, you can take. So that B bar minus C bar, if the two vectors are parallel means B bar equal to lambda A bar or A bar equal to lambda B bar. So B bar minus C bar equal to lambda A bar. Now what is the answer? B bar minus C bar equal to lambda A bar. Which is the right answer? This is a property. Yes. Do it slowly, Olim. So therefore, B bar equal to C bar plus lambda A bar. That is the final answer. So two vector cross product them, their vectors are parallel vectors. Okay, fine. Yes, next question. Now, try this question. A and B are two vectors. A and B given. Lambda equal projection of A bar and B bar by projection of B bar and A bar. So that means projection of A bar and B bar is nothing but A dot B by modulus B. And here B bar and A bar means B dot A by modulus A. So A dot B, B dot is same. Therefore, lambda equal to modulus A by modulus B. That's it. Solve it. Lambda equal modulus A by modulus B. Projection of A bar and B bar is A dot B by modulus B. Projection of B bar, B dot A by modulus A. Now A dot B cancel. Modulus A by modulus B the answer. What is modulus A? 7 by 3. Option D is the right answer. Very good. Yes. Next question. D is the right answer. Yes, this question. A bar, B bar, C bar, three non-zero vectors, and A bar plus B bar plus C bar equal O bar. Then lambda B cross A plus C cross B plus C cross A equal to O bar. Then lambda equal to the asking. 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2 is given. So as a good model, this question. A, B are three non-zero vectors. A bar plus B bar plus C bar equal O bar. So here lambda is a multiple of A cross B. That is lambda times B cross A. That equal to bring that side B bar cross C bar minus C bar cross A bar. But left side is B cross A is there. This you can write as lambda at A cross B, right? Now from the question we can take C bar, eliminate C bar because left side A cross B is there. Wait, Jawahar, do it slowly. So minus B bar cross C bar value can take from the question minus A bar minus B bar minus A bar minus B bar cross A bar. Now we can solve it. What do you get answer? Take cross product. So minus B cross A comes here. B cross B 0. This minus here minus A cross A plus 0 minus plus B cross C. Okay, just we can give B cross A as it is only. Now we can get idea what is the answer here. Lambda times B cross A equal to 2 times B cross A. So B cross A minus plus only here. B cross B 0. Cross product between two vectors 0. The cross product two vectors 0 minus plus again B cross A comes. What is lambda value? Yes. Jawahar, do it slowly. Any question now what I'm telling that 15 questions means 15 into 4. 1 hour. Means take the 2-3 minutes for every question, because some questions you can easily solve it. So because if you take 15 questions, 15 into 4 is 60 marks. If you take subject, each subject 60, 180. 180 means you will get 99 percentile. You'll get 99 percentile if you solve 15 questions from each subject. So you can generally in chemistry you can easily score 16 to 18 questions, or 20 questions also can solve easily. Chemistry that much easy, but chemistry should be NCERT should be very thorough. Okay, so chemistry that one. If you take maths and physics, remaining how many questions? I am telling you 45 questions. If you take maths and physics, another 25 questions, then so you will get very good for 99% we get easily. That's the main target first. Every exam you can keep target 15 questions. If you are aiming for 20 questions now, you will be plap will happen. Okay, so 4-5 exams mock test, we have to take only aiming 180 marks. So B is the right answer. Now OA bar, OB bar is given. OC is the bisect angle between OAB. So we have formula for this is OA OB. The bisector of angle OAB, angle bisector, we have formula. So this is some A bar, this is A bar you can take, this is B bar you can take. So the bisector of angle means OC equal to lambda times A cap plus B cap. Lambda times A cap plus B cap. So bisect angle OC bar equal lambda times A cap plus B cap. Solve it. What to get? Lambda times A cap plus B cap. Lambda is any scalar. Solve it. So OC bar is, so A cap means I plus 3j minus 2k by root over 1 plus 9 plus 4, root 15. Correct na? 10 and root 14, sorry, root 14 plus 3i plus j minus 2k by same root 14 comes. So anyhow, lambda by root 14 into remaining part 4i plus 4j minus 4k. Okay, then 4 lambda by root 14 bring outside. Then what is there? I plus j minus k. Lambda is scalar. Okay, take. Okay, now I plus j minus k. Look at the options. Which option is connected this one? Because OC parallel vector. This is a unit vector along parallel that one, OC vector. Okay, so that means you can take I plus j plus k. You can take it answer. So look at the options. What option is matching? I plus j minus k. So lambda can be anything you can take. Lambda equal take root 14 by 4 also you can take it. That doesn't matter. Basically unit vector along OCM that one. So now look at the options. I plus j minus k. Which option is matching? So I plus j minus k. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is also wrong. So only possibility B only answer. Right answer. Clear? This is a very good question. This is they're asking bisector questions. And I observed one more thing from the 2020 all papers. I observed what my observation means. If they're asking any one model question, suppose if you take vectors, in all papers similar type of question asking, similar type of level of question asking. Okay, now A bar, B bar, C bar or non-compact B bar is any vector in the plane of this one. Okay, this is one standard property. So this is already we done in the previously. This is standard property. A bar plus box DCA B bar box D AB C bar equal to D into box ABC. This is already proved in the previously. Just note down formula. This is one formula. Yes. So each combination DBC A bar, DBCA A bar, DABC bar. D is any vector, ABC are non-coplanar vector. This vector in the plane of that one. That means this is a coplanar with ABC. The standard property. This we did in the previously. DBC A bar, DCA A bar, but order is important. Order is BC, CA, AB, order important. So D into box A, the answer is what? 0. So bring this side. Okay. The stand property. Next, this also we done the previously. This also we done the previously. K is length of the edge of a regular tetrahedron. Then distance of any vertex from the opposite face. Distance of any vertex from the opposite face. Okay. Yes. If you want, I'll explain once this question. It's already done previously. See the right answer. This is the answer. Okay. Now, how to take this answer? So this is like we can take tetrahedron A, B, C. Some we can take. Okay, yeah, this is a regular tetrahedron. So now they're asking distance of any vertex from the opposite face. There are 4 faces. There one of the face you can take ABC. Each face is a triangle, that is equilateral triangle. We want this distance sum. That means height. The height equal to volume by area of base. Volume by the height term. This is some OD, you can take it. That OD equal to, so volume of tetrahedron by area of base. Area of base. Base is equilateral triangle. So area of base will be √3/4 into side square. Side is given as K. That is the area of base. You got it here. Next, volume we have to calculate. Volume. So volume of tetrahedron 1/6 into what? Box ABC. Volume of tetrahedron 1/6 into box ABC. Yes, now I will explain that volume, how to calculate volume. So volume equal to 1/6 into box ABC. That is 1/6 into box ABC. Okay, now how to calculate box ABC value from here? Area of base you got √3/4 K square recorded, that hold it. You have to take volume. Before taking volume, so I want to take box ABC value. So box ABC calculate means box ABC whole square you can take. Box ABC whole square is A dot A, A dot B, A dot C. So that is B dot A, B dot B, B dot C. Next C dot A, C dot B, C dot C comes. So now I am taking edges are A bar, B bar, C bar you can take. That is OA bar is A bar and OB bar is B bar and OC bar is C bar. You can assume just like that. Okay. Now A dot A is each edge length is K units. That means modulus A, modulus B, modulus C equal to K units. So that now what about A dot A and B dot B, C dot C? What comes? Just I am arranging the diagram. So basically A dot A will be K square. Correct now? A dot A is K square. This is K square. A dot B will be A dot B. Each angle between two vectors is 60 degrees sum because a regular tetrahedron. So modulus A, modulus B cos theta. Because K square cos 60. That means K square by 2. So this value is K square by 2. Even this is K square by 2. B dot A also K square by 2. So B dot B is K square. And B dot C is K square by 2. And this is K square by 2. This is K square by 2. This is K square comes. Now, let us simplify this one. Let us simplify this one. So now how many K square will be outside? Here K square outside, here K square outside, K square outside. K power 6. K power 6, 1, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1, 1/2. Okay, now let us solve it. What do you get? This value. What do you get? This determinant. If you want, you can take 2 also common from the denominator. 1/2, 1/2, 1/2 also you can take it. Then you can find the determinant. K power 6/8 comes. Then 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. You can find the value of determinant. What comes? So calculate this one. What do you get this value? Amma? Just let us find determinant. What the value of determinant comes? Yes, what is value? Amma? 3 by 8. So value of determinant. This determinant what? 4 comes now. You got 4? Yes. This is 2. K square by. Don't do mistakes in determinant calculation. That is box ABC whole square is K square by 2. Box ABC whole square is K square by 2. Now, yes. K square by 2. Wait a minute. The box ABC is also K square by 2. Now I'm clearing this one. Now height equal, now volume 1/6 of box ABC. We got box ABC, the whole square is K square by 2. So therefore box ABC equal to K by root 2. So volume is 1/6 into K by root 2. That is volume. That is K by 6 root 2 volume. Now height will be volume by base. Volume is K by 6 root 2 into base area is by root 3 by 4 is K square. Okay, now simplify here. K by 6 root 2 into 4 root 3 by K comes. This is K power 6. No, sorry. This is K power 6. Sorry. This is K cube by root 2. K cube by 6. K cube. Sorry. This is K power 6. Na? K cube by root 2. K cube comes. This is K cube. Now simplify. What do you get? This is K square means K comes. This is 2, 3. Yes. See the right answer. Yes, good. Okay. Just simplify to get the answer for this case. That's it. Next, see the right answer. We got. Next question. Now look at this also important question. A, B, C are given the position vectors of the triangle ABC. The length of the internal angle bisector of A. The length of the internal angle bisector of A. The length of internal bisector of angle A. Yes. This is a good question. Length of internal angle bisector. How to calculate length of internal angle bisector? This is A, B, C. So this is internal angle bisector. AD. So the AD is to BC. AD is to DC. Sorry. A. Basically, you want to calculate AD means A already given. A is given, B is given, C is given. So that means if you want to find D coordinates, we want this ratio. This ratio required. So BD is to DC. BD is to DC equal to AB is to AC. That's the property. BD is to DC equal to AB is to AC. So calculate AB is to AC. What comes? Let us find. Let us find AB is to AC. AB distance by 2 points. What comes? Root over 4 plus 16 plus 16 is to AC. 4 plus 1. Root 36 is to root 9. That means 2 is to 1. So you got the ratio 2 is to 1. You can calculate coordinates of C coordinates. This is 2, 3, 4, and this will be 2, 5, 7. D divides in the ratio 2:1. So therefore, D coordinates will be mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. 4 plus 1 into 2, 2 by 3. Next, 3, 2 into 5, 10 plus 1 into 3 by 3. Next, 2 into 7, 14 plus 1 into 4 by 3. We'll get D coordinates like this. The coordinates of D will be 6 by 3, 13 by 3, and 6 by 3, 13 by 3, and 28 by 3. Now find distance between A and D. AD length. AD length 6 by 3 minus 4 whole square plus 13 by 3 minus 7 whole square. Please check the point number whether correctly done or not. Please check once. 28 by 3 minus 8 the whole square. Simplify to get the answer for this case. This is 18, sorry, not 8, 28, 18 by 3. 14 plus 4, 18 by 3. 6 by 3, 13 by 3, 18 by 3. Sorry. Now we can simplify. So this you can work out yourself later. I'm giving right answer. 2 root 34 by 3 comes some. We can work out later. Distance between 2 points. Simplify, get. Okay, that's the answer. You can work out later. Okay, fine. So B is the right answer. That you can work out yourself. Now this question, what is the answer? Quickly tell. Quickly tell the answer. ABC has any three vectors: A cross B, B cross C cross A. In box ABC holds. Is a property, na? Yes, Ashwath Reddy, good, very good. A cross B, B cross C, and C cross A is nothing but box ABC the whole square. Now another property there, box A plus B, B plus C, C plus A. There is nothing but 2 times box ABC. 2 times box ABC. These two properties are most important properties on solving question. This is and this is. But this is case which is ABC or non-coplanar case. Suppose ABC or coplanar they are given. That case this is become 0. If it is coplanar, ABC box A, this value equal 0. Both the case 0 only. Okay, that is, they have to give non-coplanar vectors, but they give any three vectors, not back correctly. So now A cross B, B cross C cross box ABC whole square. That is a standard property. Here A plus B plus B plus C plus 2 times box A. The two are important properties. Now A is the right answer here. Next, this question, this also we did in the previously. Okay, now I will explain the concept. If the vector I minus 3j plus 5k bisect the angle between A bar and this vector, and A cap is unit vector, then we want A cap value required. You have to find A cap only. So because all options are unit vectors only, everywhere unit vector only. But so we want to take the proper answer here. So how to solve this one? Look at. So angle between A and this one you take B bar. This is C bar, you can take it here. Okay, that means here A cap plus B cap equal to lambda into C cap. So this bisect the angle between other two. You can take C cap, A cap plus B cap equal lambda plus lambda C cap you can take. Or you can take C cap equal lambda times A plus B also you can take. Anything fine only you can take, no problem. One side you can take, keep lambda. So A cap is A cap only, plus B cap means minus I plus 2j plus 2k. This also we done the class sum by 3 equal to lambda times C cap. Lambda times C cap. No, lambda times C cap not required, only C is enough. Here C cap not required, only C bar is enough. But right side is cap, but left one side is cap, other side normal vector. So that means A cap equal this one, bring this side. This one bring this side and take I common. I common means lambda plus 1 by 3 plus j common minus 3 lambda minus 2 by 3. Okay, plus k into 5 lambda minus 2 by 3. This is A cap. So now our job is to calculate lambda value. How to get lambda value? How to get lambda value? Because A is unit vector, A cap. So magnitude of A equal to 1. That is modulus of A cap square equal to 1. So this is nothing but lambda plus 1 by 3 whole square. Plus this is 3 lambda plus 2 by 3 whole square. Plus 5 lambda minus 2 by 3 whole square equal to 1. So just I am doing directly lambda value I will give it. After simplification you will get lambda. Just you can note down, you can work out later. So we will get lambda value as 2 by 35 will come. You can work out later lambda equal 2 by 35 and take the answer what comes. Anyhow LCM 3 only comes. So you can work out later, then we'll get lambda equal 2 by 35. You can work out yourself. Means A cap equal to, you can take 1 by 3 outside. So 3 lambda plus 1 I minus 9 lambda plus 2j plus 15 lambda minus 2k. So now to solve everything, you just check here 6 by 6. So anyhow 35 come outside. Then what here 6 plus 35. 6 plus 35 what comes? 6 plus 35. Means 41 comes now. 41. The first one is 41. Yes, 41. Next minus 8. Here minus, here 35 into 50 minus 2 minus will come here. Yes, na? So 2 minus which option? There you can take the answer. You can take. Yes, look at the options. Now it's all completely 2 minus terms. 2 minus terms comes in only in the D option. That way you can solve it here. So here 41 comes. Here 88 comes minus. Here also minus comes because lambda is 2 into 35 minus 1 comes now minus 40. By 35 comes. The option D is the right answer. Okay. But some questions will be time taking, but you should be sharp in the calculation part. That's all. 41 minus 88j, here 40k, the whole divided by 35 into 3 comes. That is the answer here. Okay. Yes, the option D is the right answer. So that way, when you are solving questions, elimination is important number here. Okay, next question. Now look at this. This is a very good question. Yes, A bar, P bar, 2 vectors, A modulus A plus B is root 3, then the value of this expression. Okay. So A and A unit vectors, modulus A plus B is root 3. Modulus A bar plus B bar is root 3 means squaring on both sides. Modulus A square 1, modulus B square 1, 2 A dot B, that equal to root 3. Squaring on both sides. That means 2 A dot B equal to 1, A dot B equal to 1 by 2. That is A dot B value comes. So hold it. Now what I am doing means this is given. If I am taking this with dot of this one, what will happen? Just what I will do means I will take dot for first term and second term I will take 2A bar plus 5B bar dot 3A bar plus B bar plus 2A bar plus 5B bar dot. So we did so many questions. We did even that time tutorial class also we did so many questions. So just you can revise now. Here what happened? A dot A cross, that is box. This is 0. And B dot B cross, that is also 0. That means the last entire this value becomes 0. 1 dot 1 cross, A dot A cross B, that is nothing but box A B. That value gives 0. So that the entire second term 0. Only first term combination will come here. Let us take only first term. That is 6 A dot A. 6 A dot A means 6 modulus A square. Now 2 in, that is 2 A dot B. 15 B dot A minus plus 5 B dot B. B dot B is modulus B square. That is 6 modulus a square. So that is 17 b dot a dot b or b dot a both are same, plus modulus b whole square. Now 6 plus 17 by 2 plus, because a and b are unit vectors. Now take the answer. 11 plus 17 by 2. The answer. 11 plus 17 by 2 is the answer here. What is the answer, Amma? 39 by 2 is the answer here. That 39 by 2 is the answer here. Okay, done. The next one. See the right answer. Okay, now look at here. So I will take one question. This is a previous September question. If A bar, B bar, just I will give question. A bar, B bar are unit vectors. Then maximum value of, this is a question which I asked in 2020. One of the shifts they are asking. The maximum value, integer type question they are asking. Numerical value question. A and B are unit vectors. The maximum value of root 3 modulus a plus b modulus a minus b, they are asking question. How to solve this question? Root 3 and modulus of a plus b modulus of a minus b. A and B are unit vectors. So I told one formula, A and B are unit vectors. They have one property. Then modulus of a plus b, this is also very important property. Root 2 cos theta by 2. And modulus of a minus b, sorry, 2 cos theta by 2, not root 2. Basically, when you solve the here a plus b, a bar plus b bar whole square, you can take modulus a square, modulus b square plus 2a dot b. So that, look at here, modulus a square 1 plus 2 into a dot b is cos theta comes. So this will come as, just a minute, this is 2 plus 2 cos theta, that is 2 into 1 plus cos theta. So that will give 4 cos square theta by 2 comes. So that what is the value of modulus of a plus b is nothing but 2 cos theta by 2. Modulus a minus b is 2 sin theta by 2. So modulus a plus b is 2 cos theta by 2, modulus a minus b 2 sin theta by 2. Now we can solve it. Modulus a plus b is 2 cos theta by 2, modulus a minus b 2 sin theta by 2. Now tell the answer. Oh, maximum value. Maximum value. Want to maximum value. Just look at. Do it slowly. So this will be 2 root 3 cos theta by 2. Correct, na? This is 2 sin theta by 2 comes. So this is in the form of a cos theta plus b sin theta. Did you remember formula? What is maximum value of a cos theta plus b sin theta? A cos theta plus b sin theta. So that maximum value comes as root over a square plus b square. So this is for maximum. This is for maximum. For minimum is minus root over a square plus b square. This is a formula. For a cos theta plus b sin theta, maximum value is root over a square plus b square, and minimum value is minus root over a square plus b square. Now, what is the answer? Maximum value. Yes, Kirtan, very good. For a cos theta plus b sin theta, maximum value is root over a square plus b square. Minimum value is yes. This is a question which is asked for last year. Yes, Corona year question. So max value is root over a square plus b square. Minimum is minus root over a square plus b square. So what is a here? 2 root 3, b is this one. That means what is the answer? Root over 12 plus 4. Root 16, that is 4 is the answer here. This is a question which you asked in the mains exam. Okay. So look at questions. They are not asking very tough questions, simple questions only. Clear? That is one question which I asked. Okay. Because this question already we done, that's why I removed the question. Next question. This is you can apply verification only. PQR is given. Then this value in terms of this values. Just look at options, which option is matching with this one. Just you can take P minus 4Q. 2A minus 4Q. 4Q will come, this all are not there. 2A bar minus 3B bar minus 4Q. 4a bar plus 8b bar won't come. Just leave it this one. Because we want minus 2a plus 3b. Doesn't matter. This is b, a is not matching. Now, 1 by 5 into 7q bar minus 7q bar. So minus 7a bar plus 14b bar minus 7c bar plus r bar. R bar is minus 3a plus b plus 2c. What comes here? Minus 10. Minus 10 by 5, 2. Minus 2 comes. 14b plus b. 15 by 5, 3. Plus 3 comes. Now, minus 7c plus 2c. Minus 5c by 5. That is comes. That means b is the right answer. That's it. So this type of question you can apply verification only. No, it is a normal method. You just go for verification. Which option is matching? That only can take answer. So option B is matching in this case. Okay. The next. Next question. Yeah, this question try yourself. They are mutual perpendicular orthogonal vectors means dot product 0. A dot C 0 and B dot C 0. Find the value of lambda and mu. Find the lambda and mu. Find the lambda and mu. So calculate yourself. Yes, what are the answers? Still you are solving. A bar is perpendicular to C bar. A dot B 0. A dot C 0 and B dot C 0. Take it. What comes? A dot C 0 means lambda minus 1 plus 2 mu equal 0. So lambda plus 2 mu equal to 1. That is one equation. Which option matching? Only C is matching now. Just apply verification. B dot C, that is 2 lambda plus 4 plus mu equal to 0. So 2 lambda plus mu equal to minus 4. Okay, not just apply verification. 6 minus 2. Now D is right answer. Okay, sorry. Correct only minus 3 plus 4. Correct. D is also correct. Not this is not matching. So D is matching correctly. Yes, D is correct. This is not my 3 minus 4 minus 1 comes now. This is also wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Only this is option matching. Both. That's it. Okay, fine. Next question. Yes, U and V. This is also created. This is you want U bar, not question wrong. U bar. You are not able to hear. Why? Can you hear me, other students? Please let me know. Any problem, guys? Okay. Why am I Sanjana? You are asking. Sanjana, but just other students are telling that they can hear me properly. So U and W are U is a unit vector. Then the maximum value of scalar product of this one. Okay. This question already we done in the class also. Did you remember anyone? Because this question we did in the class. So okay, this is also a very good question. They're asking U bar value. The question is little bit wrong. So here box of UVW is nothing but U dot V cross W. Okay, it's nothing but modulus U, modulus V cross W, and cos theta comes. That is, theta is angle between these two vectors. Okay, now what our job means modulus of V cross U calculate. Modulus of U cross V calculate. Modulus U cross V calculate. Calculate modulus U cross V. V cross W, sorry. First calculate V cross W. I, J, k 2 1 minus 1 1 0 3. I into 1 minus, so this is j into 6 plus 1 7 minus k. Yes, correct. Very good. This is 2 minus 1 minus k comes. This is 3i minus 7j minus k. Okay. So now this value is less than or equal to, so modulus u. Use unit vector, na? Use unit vector, modulus of v cross w. Less than or equal to root 59, na? I think. The maximum value is be root 59. Yes, root 59 maximum value. They're asking what a vector u bar above. U bar by this vector by magnitude of that vector. U bar is unit vector. So u bar equal to vector by that magnitude. Therefore, u bar equal to, so 3i minus 7j minus k by root 59 is the answer. That is because use a unit vector. That is the answer here. Okay, fine. Next question. This is the right answer. Next question. So area of parallelogram with diagonals are given. Their diagonals are given. Area equal to half into modulus of d1 cross d2. So now can you hear me, Sanjana? But now? Yes, okay, fine, fine. Good, good. Now calculate d1 cross d2 and take the answer. So I into 0, j into, okay, only 4j comes now, k will come now, minus 3 minus 4. Minus 3 minus 1 minus 4 comes. Yes, yes. This will be 4j minus 4k. And calculate half into magnitude of this one. Half into root over 16 plus 16. Now take the answer. Yeah, yes, yes. A is the answer, correct one. Yes, yes, very good. A is the right answer. That's it. Next question. This question, anyone guesses? This already done. This also question we did. Does not exceed. This is also very good question. I explain this question. Anyone guesses? I will explain. No problem. Yes, yes, very good. Anshul. Nice, nice. So here, basically A bar, B bar, C bar unit vectors. A bar plus B bar plus C bar whole square you can take it. First thing, this is greater or equal to 0. A bar plus B bar plus C bar also greater or equal to 0. That means squaring means ABC unit vectors 1 plus 1 plus 1 2. A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is greater or equal to 0. So that A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is greater or equal to minus 3 by 2. That's the value. Now we want this one, we want. Okay. So we want this value. If we expand this one, basically, how many a square? 3a squares comes 3 modulus a square, 3 modulus b square, 3 modulus c square, minus here 2a dot b, 2b dot c, 2c dot a comes. 2a dot b plus 2b dot c plus c dot a comes. Okay. The entire thing is this is 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9. 2a square, sorry, 2a square, 2a square, not 3a square, 2a square, sorry. 2a square, 2b square, 2c square, correct, correct. 2a square, 2b square, that is 6. That means this entire value is less than or equal to 2 times modulus a square, 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 2 in, this is 1 into 3 by minus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Okay, this is less than or equal to 2 into what here 9 by 2. So that is less than or equal to 9. Because this value is greater than or equal to minus 3 by 2, no? The entire value is less. Therefore, maximum value will cannot be exceeds. Because this is greater or equal to 0, here minus is there, no? Because not cannot be exceeds. So option is C, the right answer. B is the right answer. Okay, fine. Next, this is also good question. This is also we did in the class. The copolymer debt equal 0. So copolymer debt equal 0. What's the answer? Anyone? It's a very standard question. This also we done in the class. 1 by 1 minus a plus 1 by 1 minus b plus 1 by 1 minus c equal to 1. Just note down, this is a standard thing. 1 by a minus 1 they will ask, 1 by b minus 1, 1 by c minus 1, that is minus 1. There are three problems are there. A by a minus 1, b by b minus 1, c by c minus 1. They'll ask questions like this. 1 by 1 minus a, 1 by 1 minus b, 1 by 1 minus c is 1. Because based on plus 1 means plus 1 answer, minus 1 means minus 1 answer. That is to remember here. So they'll ask this question also. A by a minus 1, b by b, c by c. What is the answer? Tell me. Sometimes they'll ask question like this also. What comes this answer? Anyone? So this one, what I will do means, yes, I will take like this, add equal to minus 1 minus 3, you can take it. If I take this one, this sorry, plus you can take it, plus 3. So what happened? We'll get a by a minus 1, b by b minus 1, c by c minus 1 equal to 2. Answer is 2. Can add 1 on both sides. For this expression, you can add 1, 1, 1. 3 ones you can add it and simplify to get the answer. Because they'll ask questions, 3 type of questions. The 3 type of questions will come. Basically, what comes here? Copolymer debt equal 0. 1 a 1 1 b, so 1 b 1 1 1 c equal 0. Now you can simplify to get the answer here. These are 3 standard results. Previous question. Okay. I'll go back to previous question, just a minute. Okay, somebody asking previous question, I will go to that one. Just a minute. Okay, these are question. Please note down. Previous question somebody asking, just so, but basic thing you got now, a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a is greater than or equal to minus 3 by 2 got them. This entire thing can take some k, you can assume. Just assume k equal to the entire thing. So this will come as 2 modulus a square after expanding 2 modulus b square, 2 modulus c square minus 2 times a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a comes. So that is 2 plus 2 plus 2 minus 2 into a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a comes here now. This is nothing but 6 minus 2 into a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a comes. Correct now? So you want k value required here. Yes, understand what I'm saying? So basically we know that a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot is minus 3 by 2, that we know. Okay. So now I'm cancelling this one. Okay, now we know that this is a value which you know. So now we want minus of 2 times. So first you multiply by minus 2. If I multiply this expression, we multiply by minus 2. So I multiply by minus 2 a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a, that will give us less than or equal to 3. Correct or wrong? If I multiply by minus 2, greater than becomes less than. Somebody asking, please listen what I'm saying. So this will come like this. Now what I'm adding, I will add by 6. Add by 6. I multiply minus 2 means it becomes less than. So add 6. If I add 6, so that we'll get k value. We will get the k value. If I add 6 both the sides, so that this is 6 minus 2 times this value is less than or equal to 3 plus 6. The entire k less than or equal 9. Therefore, maximum value is 9. Yes, got it, Amma? Yes, good, no problem. Ashwath? Okay, fine. Next question. 19th question. This is formula. A bar B bar two vectors, theta is a which makes angle theta with each other. Then unit vector along the bisector of angle beta of A and B. C and D both correct answers. This is a property because modulus of A cap is 2 into cos theta by 2. Both are correct only. The formula. So this is internal angle bisector. This one for external angle minus comes here. This is for internal angle bisector. So internal angle bisector. Both are correct only. Because modulus of A cap plus B cap is nothing but 2 cos theta by 2. So this is correct. Both are correct. So unit vector along the bisector of A and B is A cap plus B cap by modulus of A cap plus B cap. Modulus of A cap plus B is nothing but 2 cos theta by 2. This is for internal angle bisector. If they're asking for external angle bisector, A cap minus B cap by 2 sin theta by 2. So for external angle bisector, this is for internal angle bisector. This is for external angle bisector. This is for internal. This is for external. Because if you take any two vectors, there are two bisector. One is internal angle bisector. So other one is external angle bisector. This is this one. This is this one. So unit vector along the internal angle bisector, external angle bisector. This standard property. Okay. Next, C and D right answers. 20th question. Look at here. A vector of modulus A turned along the angle theta. Then the magnitude of vector joining the earlier and the new positions. Magnitude of vector joining earlier and the new position. They are asking magnitude. Okay, a vector of magnitude. Just triangle, I can use just triangle, I can get answer from it. This is physics question only. This is physics question. So please try. I will give 1 minute time. If you get idea, you can. It's no problem. So magnitude of vector joining earlier and the new positions. So that means so you can use triangle of addition. You get answer from here. So OA bar you can take OB plus BA. You can take it. So BA bar nothing but OA minus OB. Now magnitude is A is given. That is modulus of OA equal to modulus of OB is given. Now we want magnitude of this one. Magnitude of BA equal to magnitude of OA minus OB. I told now how to solve this one. Okay, that gives yes 2s sin theta by 2. Obviously answer. That's one answer. So what is the answer? Just we did not previously. Modulus of A minus B. Their unit vector 2 sin theta by 2. Modulus of A plus B is 2 cos theta by 2 comes. But here their magnitude is unit vectors. Here magnitude is A is given. Therefore the answer is 2A sin theta by 2 is answer. That is the answer. Okay. The magnitude of vector joining means modulus of. You can take OAB also. You can take fine. This is same answer comes. Modulus of AB also doesn't matter. You can take that one. So AB is original vector. We can take BA bar vector. The same thing both will be anyhow. You are finding length, na? Both will be same only. Okay, that is the answer here. Next question. Yes, this question is a little logical question. A vector in the XY plane that makes an angle 30 degrees with I plus j and 60 with I minus j. This we have to use angle between two vectors. Okay, angle between, because you want required vector is unit vector. So you just assume the vector is this is A bar you can take. This you can take B bar. Okay. Now C bar is a vector which is required in two-dimensional plane. Xi minus Yj you can take. So they are given angle between A bar and C bar. A bar and C bar, angle between A and C. Angle between A comma C is given as 30 degrees. Next, angle between C, B comma C is given as 60 degrees is given. Now what I will do is cos 30 I will take it. Cos 30 equal to A dot C by modulus A into modulus c. Cos 30 equal a dot c by modulus a into modulus c. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. A dot c. This dot, this will be x plus y. X plus y by modulus a root 2. Modulus c is unit vector given. C is unit vector. So that modulus c is 1. Modulus c is 1. That will be 1. Therefore, x plus y equal to root 3 by root 2. That is x plus y. Or root 6 by 2 also can be, because options are given root 6 form. You can take root 6 form or you can take it, because options are given root 6. Cross multiply root 6 by 2. That is x plus y. The similar manner, cos 60 equal to b dot c by modulus b modulus c. 1 by 2 equal to b dot c. That is x minus y by root 2. That is x minus y equal to root 2 by 2. And solve for x and y. If we add both, so 2x equal to, then we'll get directly. Add both them. 2x equal to root 6 plus root 2 by 2. That means x equal to root 6 plus root 2 by 2. And same thing, y equal to, if you subtract both, what comes here? Root 6 minus root 2 by 2 only comes. This is 4, sorry. 4 will come. So x equal to root 6 plus root 2 by 4, y equal to root 6 minus root 2 by 4. Then you can take required vector. 1 by 4 into root 6 plus root 2 plus into I plus root 6 minus root 2 j. Because c bar is unit vector, modulus is 1. X plus y root 6 by 2, x minus y root 2 by 2. Add this to 2x and subtract both. X is root 6 plus root 2 by 2, 4, and y equal root 6 minus root 2 by 4. Okay. So therefore the vector c bar will be the vector c bar. Yes, yes. That's the answer here. Okay, fine. The next question. Yes, yes. It's 23 question. 20 is already done the class work. That's why I removed some questions. The position vector of A and B is given. The length of interangle. This is previously we did na same model. The length of the interangle bisector. This also length of interangle bisector O A B. This already previously given. Follow same method. C. AC is to CB is OA is to OB. Then you get C point coordinates and you can take it. That you can work out on yourself. You can work out yourself this problem. Okay. So 20 also we done previously. That part that we can work out. 24. This question. This is a very good question. This is a question, very good one. A bar, B bar is given. C bar unit vector perpendicular to A and coplanar with A and B. Then C bar equal to C bar unit vector which is perpendicular to A, because all are unit vectors only comes. Because verification is problem, and C bar is perpendicular to A bar is given. C bar is perpendicular to A bar. Okay. So now if I take this is not matching. This is perpendicular. This also J na. This is not perpendicular. Correct na? That's why we have to solve it question here. So now what to do here? What is the logic? C bar is a unit vector which is perpendicular to A bar and coplanar with A and B. That means C bar equal to A bar plus lambda B bar you can take. C bar equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. C bar equal to A bar plus C bar is coplanar with other vector. The coplanar are two vectors. C bar equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. So now C bar equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. It's a very good question. So C bar equal to I common 1 plus lambda, J common 1 minus lambda, K common lambda minus 1 comes. So but C bar is unit vector, modulus C equal to 1, modulus C square equal to 1. Then lambda plus 1 whole square, 1 minus lambda whole square, lambda minus 1 whole square equal to 1. Solve for lambda. This is a big one. Okay, otherwise C bar perpendicular to A bar, that we can take better na. C bar is perpendicular to A bar na, that become easy. C dot A equal to 0 because C is perpendicular to A, that become easy. Instead of doing this one, you can take C dot A equal to 0. C dot A dot product you can take it. That means 1 plus lambda. Now this become easy, amma. Sorry, I forget this one. 1 minus lambda minus of lambda minus 1 equal to 0. This way you can bet is easy to get answer. This is 1 plus lambda, 1 minus lambda plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. So 1 lambda cancel. Lambda equal to 3. Yes, good. Lambda equal to 3. We get directly because this is long, little long only. This become easy. C is perpendicular now. That is you can take. That is better to take. Lambda equal to 3. So lambda equal to 3 means C bar you can take. Lambda equal to 3 means C bar. C bar is 4i minus 2j plus 2k. Now, what is the final answer? C is unit vector, na? C is unit vector. Means take 2 common, and find the unit vector. C by unit vector is given, na? So that C cap calculate. C cap calculate 2i minus j plus k. Okay, I will show options. Option C only right answer, na? Other 2i minus j. Okay, only option C is matching. Option D is correct answer. Option D is the right answer. Unit vector means calculate C cap. So that means this is the only answer comes here. This is required answer is this one. Okay. Next question. It's a very good question. This one. Yeah, this is a verification. A, B, C are 3 vectors, 3 non-zero non-common vectors. They are given A1, B1, B2, C1, C2, C3, C4 is given. Oh, so many vectors are given. What they are asking question? Then which are the following set of mutually orthogonal vectors, perpendicular vectors? So you can do verification. So which are mutually perpendicular vectors they are given? So options are given as, look at them here. A1, B1, C1, A, B1, C2, A, B2, C3, A, B2, C3, C4 is given. Okay, mutually perpendicular orthogonal vectors is perpendicular vectors. A is one of the combination is there. First, let us take A dot B1. You can take it. A dot B1. A dot B1 means this one dot. This will come as A dot B. I'm taking dot product with M minus B dot A by modulus A square into A dot A. With I'm taking dot product this one. So that A dot B1, A dot B. So A dot A is modulus A square minus B dot A comes. So that this is 0. That is A is perpendicular to B1. A dot B1 is 0. Okay. Now it will work for A dot C1. You can check it out. A dot C1 you can take it. A dot C1 it will work or not. Here plus is there. Be careful. Hold it that one. A dot C1. A dot C1 you can take this one. A dot C comes. This A dot 0. But here B1 is there. It will work here or not work. A dot B1. AC1 correct only. AC1 correct because A dot B1 already 0 na. If I am taking A with dot with this is anyhow 0 comes. Here modulus A cancel. C dot A dot C cancel. Here A dot B1 comes. This is there. So A is perpendicular to C1 possible. Now whether A is perpendicular to C2 or not. Here A dot C comes. This also cancel. And again this is 0. A is perpendicular to C2 also possible. A is perpendicular to B1. A is perpendicular to C1. A is perpendicular to C2. So now go for looking options. Is there any possibility comes here? So this is also correct only. A dot. This is also possible. A is perpendicular to C also possible. C3 minus anyhow A dot B1 is 0. This cancel. This is not down. This is not possible because C square is there. A square doesn't cancel. This is also not possible. So A, B1, C1, C2 works. So look at the option. What is their options? A, B1, C2 is there. A, B1, C1 is there. C1 works now. Just take it. C1 works. A C1, A dot C, modulus A cancel, A dot B1 0. Then this C1 is correct now. C2 also. A B1 C1 combination correct. A B1 C2 also correct. A B1 C1, A B1 C2 correct. Just look at the options. What is there? Because they're given only B. This is also correct one. These two are correct one. A and B both correct one. That is the answer here. So other options, you don't need to check it. That's correct one. C3 doesn't work. C4 doesn't work. Oh, if you should B1 C1. Oh, yes, correct. I missed them. B1 C1 you can check it now. Sorry. B1 C1. B1 C1 will work or not, you can check it out. B1 C1. Oh, okay. That's why I missed it. B1 C1 means B dot C comes. B dot C. This is B dot A. B dot A means this is B dot A and B dot B1. So B dot C2 is easy to check it. Okay, now B dot C, B dot A and B dot B1. A dot C, A dot A square cancel. This will cancel here. A dot B1. So if we take B dot C1, yes, B dot C minus C dot A by modulus A square into B dot A comes plus C dot B by modulus B square into B dot B1. So B1 is so much big, very big one. Huh? Oh, it won't come because the plus some more term plus terms are there. It won't come. B dot C1 is not patching. So not because plus terms are more coming here, this will not work. That means only this is C2 combination possible. Okay, this is possible because this is fails now. This is only possible here because minus is there here, so you'll get cancelled terms because here plus is there, doesn't work. Okay, yes. Ah, parallel. Yes, parallel. Yes, correct one. Okay, fine. So only B is correct one. Yes, correct only. But B1 C1 I didn't check. Yes, correct one. Yes. Next, this is also very good question. B cross C equal to B cross D and A dot D equal to 0. Then the vector D bar equal to they're asking. Then the vector D bar. This is also very good question. This also done the previously. Okay, I will explain this question. So here the question is B cross C equal to B cross D is given. So B cross C minus D equal to 0. They're asking D value. So here C cross D equal to lambda B bar. They are parallel vectors. So therefore D equal to C minus lambda B bar. D equal to C minus lambda A B bar. I'm taking D this side, this one that side. Just take equation 1. And A dot D equal 0. A dot D equal 0. From that you will get lambda value. A dot D is C minus lambda B equal 0. So that means A dot C minus lambda times A dot B equal to 0. Therefore, lambda equal to A dot C by A dot B. This you can substitute here. It's a very good question. So C bar minus A dot C by A dot B into D B bar, that is the answer here. So finally, D bar is C bar minus A dot C by A dot B into B bar. Yes, this is a very good question. Okay, fine. Now this question, B and C are any two non-collinear vectors, unit vectors. A bar is any vector. Then A dot B into B bar, A dot C into C bar, A dot B cross. This is normal dot. This now here dot is not there. There is no dot. This is normal. Yes, no, there is no dot here because this is scalar and vector won't get dot product. Okay, this is a question which is given. A dot B into B bar, A dot C into C bar. Because A and B are two non-collinear vectors, unit vectors, and A bar is any vector. Okay, so you can take B and C are non-collinear unit vectors. Means you can assume as B bar equal to I bar. You can take C bar equal to J bar. You can take. Just assume like that. Okay, we will solve it next page. Yes, yes, look at them. Here, I'm taking like this. So if I'm taking like this, what will happen? A dot B. So A bar you can take general vector. A bar is any vector. A bar equal to xi plus yj plus zk. So that A dot B is x. Now A dot C is A dot C means A dot J. J is y. Okay. A dot C is y. That means this is xi yj. Okay. Now what about B cross C? B cross C is k bar. That na B cross C is k bar. That means A dot B cross C. A dot B cross C is A dot K. A dot K is nothing but Z. That means this is Z by B cross is K. That means this value is modulus is 1. This is K bar comes. So that Xi plus Yj plus Zk will be A bar is the answer. So A dot Im that is X. A dot J that is Y. B cross K because I cross J is K. A dot K is Z. Now Xi plus Yj plus that is nothing but A bar. The entire thing value is okay. Fine. Yeah. PR SQ determine diagonals of a parallelogram. PQRS PT is given is another vector. Then the volume of parallelepiped so determined by the vectors PT, PQ and PS. PT is given. We want PQ and PS required. Okay. So now you can proper diagram you can take. It become easy only. So PQRS is this one. They are given PR. One diagonal is given. Then SQ is given. Okay. So they are asking PQ and PS. PQ and here we want adjacent sides. We have property adjacent sides. PQ equals sum of diagonals by 2. PR plus PS. PR plus SQ by 2. This one you want me is adding both. We want this one is subtracting both. PS will be PR minus SQ by 2. So if the diagonals are given, this is given, this is given. We want to find sides. This will be sum of the diagonals by 2. Other one is difference of diagonals by 2 you can take. So calculate what is sum of the diagonal, this sum by 2. 4 minus 2, 4i minus 2j minus 6k by 2. So this will give as 2i minus j minus 3k. Subtract both 2i plus 4j plus 2k by 2. This will be I plus 2j plus k. Okay. So let us take volume. Volume is box PT. PT, PQ, PS. That means first vector. PT what given? PT is given 1, 2, 3. This is 2 minus 1 minus 3. Please check it out whether I correctly calculated or not. Yes, correct only. Now solve it. Volume. What the answer comes? Find a determinant value. What the answer comes from? So volume of parallelepiped. See 10 comes. Okay, I will solve it. 1 into minus 1 plus 5 comes. Correct now? Minus 2 into 2 plus 3, 5. plus 3 into 4 plus 1, 5. 20 minus 10, 10 comes, correct, 10. See the right answer. Yes, 10 is the right answer. That's correct one. Okay, fine. So what they given answer? Okay, leave it. This question number. A bar is given, B bar is given, the value of 2A bar minus B bar dot A cross B cross A plus B they're asking. Okay, now look at this question. So they're asking A bar, B bar is given, then the value of 2A minus B dot A cross B cross A plus 2B is given. So first let us calculate this value. And later you can take dot product with that one outside. It's a good question. This is also a good question. A bar plus 2B bar. So now I'm taking first this entire thing with cross with this one. Okay, A cross this one and this one plus 2B bar. Now this is using the product of three vectors. Is nothing but A dot A into B bar minus A dot B into A bar. The two keep outside. Now B dot A into B bar minus B dot B into A bar comes. So A dot A is modulus A square B bar, hold it down. So A dot B A bar and 2 A dot B B bar, A dot B A bar, B dot A dot B same only. This comes as so B dot A into 2B minus A dot B into 2B minus A comes. So B dot B is modulus B whole square into A bar comes. And what about A dot B? They are perpendicular to each other. Just take it A dot B. What about A dot B? Let us take A dot B value. Will you get 6? Okay, because the question is given wrong. Here A dot B because very long comes here A dot B. This is I think this also root 10 only. What comes, if I take dot product? Okay, anyhow, both are scalars only. 0 only comes, na? Dot product 1 by 7, but no problem. So this is 6 here A dot B 6 by root 7 root 10 and minus 6 by 7 that is 0 only because A dot B 0. This entire thing becomes 0 only. The entire thing becomes 0. And A is unit vector or not, you can check it. Root 10 plus root is modulus A 1. B minus A comes directly. Here 2 is there, sorry. Here 2. So A dot B 0. A dot B 0. Modulus A is 1. Modulus B also 1. So that entire bracket will nothing but so B minus 2A bar. B bar minus 2A bar. The entire bracket value is nothing but B minus 2A bar. The entire value because A dot B 0, modulus A is 1, modulus B also 1. Okay, now the entire bracket will B minus 2A. B minus 2A. Now, what do means here? 2A minus B dot B minus 2A. Now again take dot product. This with it, the 0 only comes. This with this will come here plus 4 modulus A square minus modulus B square. Again that is 0 comes. That means what happened? 4 minus 1. 3 is 4 minus 4 comes. Oh, minus 4A square. No? This guy, sorry. This is minus 4A square. So that final answer is minus 5 comes. Yes. This is minus 5 is the answer. But this is the dot now. First is 0. This is minus 4A square minus B square. Again B dot is 0 because A dot B is 0 here. Here A dot B is 0. So that minus 5 is the answer. Okay. That's the answer here for this case. Next question. Here this is a question. ABCD are 3 unit, ABC are 4 unit vectors. A dot A cross B dot C cross D is 1 and A dot C is 1 by 2 is given. A dot C is 1 by 2 is given. Okay, what about the ABC are non-coplanar, ABD are non-coplanar is given. Okay, that's the logic of the question. This is you can just assume. Now determinant form. Yes, ABCD are unit vectors. A cross B dot C cross D is 1. A dot C is 1 by 2 is given. They are asking box ABC are coplanar, non-coplanar. They are asking. They have to take box concept only here. So let us take angle between A bar B bar is some alpha. You can take it. Angle between A bar B bar you can take some alpha. Angle between C bar D bar you can take some beta. You can take it. And angle between these two vectors you can take it as some theta. You can take. So now dot product is given as 1 means. So here modulus A cross B will be A cross B. This is so that is nothing but sine theta will come here. Sine theta 1 comes because they are unit vectors. Modulus of C cross D is given as sine theta 2 comes. Some alpha beta, sorry. Sine alpha, sine beta. Because the angle you have taken alpha, no? Sine alpha, because they are unit vectors. Modulus A cross B, modulus C cross D, sine alpha, sine beta comes only. Now, what about this cos value? Again, this because this modulus into cos theta. That is modulus A cross B, modulus C cross D into cos theta equal to 1. That is sine alpha, sine beta into cos theta equal to 1 comes. The product is 1 means each angle must be alpha must be 90, beta must be 90, and theta must be 0. Theta must be 0. That means A and B are perpendicular vectors. C and D are perpendicular vectors. A and B perpendicular vectors, C and D perpendicular vectors. That is A is perpendicular to B and C is perpendicular to D. What you can say from here? A is perpendicular to B, C is perpendicular. That means A cross B is parallel to C cross D. Because the dot product is what? 1. Angle is 0. Yes. A cross B is parallel to C cross D. So A cross B equal to lambda times C cross D. A cross B equal lambda times C cross D. Okay. Now what I will do means ABC means A cross B dot C, can take it here. A cross B is lambda times C cross D. That means lambda times C cross D dot C. So that lambda times box CDC. That gives what? 0. That means box ABC 0, but they are given non-coplanar. This is wrong. The same thing ABD also non-coplanar. That is also wrong. That is also wrong. So now what is option C, which you can go for option C. B and D are parallel vectors, non-parallel vectors. That's the only possibility. B and D are non-parallel vectors. A is perpendicular to B, C is perpendicular to D is given. This is not parallel. Cross product is parallel. A cross B is parallel. This is the only possible case. A and D are parallel. B and C are not parallel. It's not possible. It is not possible. So only choice is B and D are non-parallel vectors only comes. B and D are non-parallel vectors only comes. Okay, that is the answer here. You can take it. Okay, that's all for these vectors. Have a nice day.